Hi, this is Kim from Drupal Geeks. Today I'm going to show you how to add content to your Drupal site. So to begin, obviously make sure that you're signed into the back end of your site, and then you can choose to add content from here or from here. Today we'll go here. Now you should see a list titled Add Content, and you'll see a variety of different types of content that you could add to your site. Doubtlessly your list will vary somewhat from mine, as this is all a function of your site structure. But the one thing that we should all have available for sure is basic page, so let's choose that. So the first thing we're going to do is create a title for our article. For this one, we're just going to call it Drupal Geeks. Now we need to move down to the body, which you will see displayed here in a WYSIWYG editor. Now the chances are your WYSIWYG editor will look slightly different from mine. WYSIWYG editors are not included with Drupal and are added later as modules, so there's a wide variety of them. But it should function basically the same way. I have some content that I would like to add on my clipboard. If I try to paste it while I'm in HTML, it won't let me. But there is a little trick. If we move down to plain text, I can then paste in my content, and I can revert back to HTML. Now, while we're here, let's look at the different types of HTML we could choose from. There's safe HTML, and this will tell us a little bit about the characteristics of that. This has very limited HTML tags that are allowed, and it does, of course, add web page addresses and email addresses turn into links automatically. So if that's a little too restrictive, then we can then move to filtered HTML, which will allow these particular tags. But for today, we're just going to go to full HTML, which is exactly what it sounds like. So now, I think we're going to add some media to this. So let's add a picture. There are a few different places that I can look for the media content that I'd like to add. I can choose to upload an image from my hard drive, embed something from a URL, or Drupal has a media library built in where I can have saved media and I can browse there. Today I'm just going to upload one from my hard drive. So I'm going to grab this little Drupal logo here, and I'm going to choose Open and Upload. It's going to let me preview that image here. I could make some different choices here. I'm just going to leave it on large format because that's the way I want it, and I'm going to hit submit. So now we'll see that within our content body. So now let's scroll down and do a few more important things. The next important step is to decide that if I would like this to be a menu item. Yes, I would. And here was the menu link title. That's exactly what I want it to be, so I'll leave it that way. Now, when I hover over that link, I can choose to have a description or not have a description. Today, I think I'm just going to put in Drupal Geeks information. And I'll show you how that turns out later. So I think the parent item for this can just stay the main menu. That's fine. So revision information is something we won't be using today, but I will show you how it works. If we're revising content, we can click here to say create a new revision, and then I can leave a message here so that any admins who see this revision in the future will understand when I made the changes, what changes I made, and why I made them. So now let's move on to comment settings. You can choose to leave any article open for comments, or you can choose to not allow comments. This is useful for blog posts and things of that nature. Today, since I'm adding basic content, I'm not really looking for any comments. So the next thing on mine is called search engine optimization. You should have something similar. It might be called URL aliasing. This allows you to automatically generate an alias. So what you see up here will be something similar to this, as opposed to just a node and a number. If I don't like what it says, I can edit it from here, but I'm actually fine with what it says, so I'm just going to leave it. So authoring information, you would put your name in here, and you can choose a date that it's authored on. And promotion settings would allow you to promote it to the front page or to make it sticky at top of list. I don't need to do either of those things today, so I think we're going to leave those as they are. So I'm going to preview this. And you're going to have a couple of different views of your preview. This is a trimmed version, which doesn't really apply to what I'm doing today, but if you had more lengthy content and wanted to truncate it and provide a read more button, this would show you that view. And this is the full version, which is what we're going to be publishing today. I'm satisfied with the way that that looks. If I wasn't satisfied with either of those, I could make the changes here. So we're going to publish our article. And now you see it here in a link. It's going to show you the view for it. If there were further changes I wanted to make, I could choose this edit screen and do that from there. But that's it. That's how you publish content on your Drupal site. Thank you for visiting Drupal Geeks tutorials. Please watch for more tutorials, and if you would like more Drupal help or need someone to do these things for you, please contact us at drupalgeeks.org. Thank you.